Mountain number 6 is a tough par 4 that requires two demanding shots, both off the tee and for your approach shot into the green. From the tee box here, we have a fairway bunker on the left-hand side. That's really our main obstacle to be careful of. Do I hit something out to the right, driver, or even something a little bit shorter to keep it safe and in play? Well, that will leave me a long second shot into the green, a very difficult second shot into the green. Whereas trying to go over that bunker on the left-hand side will leave a lot shorter, simpler second shot in, but it brings a lot more trouble as well. So, if you find yourself in that fairway bunker or to the rocks out to the left, it's going to be really difficult par to make from there. Not to mention the fact that the out of bounds on this hole comes in very tight on the left-hand side, so that comes into play as well if you try to keep it on that left side over the bunker. So it's probably going to depend a lot on your confidence in the driver and the weather conditions on that day, but for this morning I have really nice conditions out here, and I have pretty good feeling in the driver, so we're going to go ahead and take it over that bunker, but we're going to stay on the right-hand side of that bunker. It's a shorter carry, a little easier clearance there. So let's see how we do. All right, we've moved up to the Jade tee box here on mountain number 6 to talk about the teeing ground itself. Now, any course you've played, whether it's here or elsewhere, you'll probably know that the turf area around the tee box markers is usually pretty large, and those markers will move around from day to day. But within the rules of golf, there's only a specific area that we're actually able to tee the ball up and start the hole from. So that area is between the two tee box markers that we have laid out, and then up to 2 club lengths back behind them. So that draws a nice little square or rectangle area that we can tee up from anywhere inside of that area. Now, just the ball and tee has to be in that area. You yourself could be standing outside of it, but as long as that ball and tee is within that little square that we've drawn, you're good to go. Now, that also includes, though, any shot that ends up in that area. So if you tee off and have to take an unplayable lie or have a lost ball and come back to the teeing ground, you can tee up there as well. Same goes for if your tee shot, somehow hits something, comes back and rolls back into that teeing ground. Even if it's your second shot, you can tee it up as long as you're within that original square that we've drawn. So when you first get to the tee box, look for the 2 markers and then tee off anywhere between them and up to 2 club lengths back, and you'll be good to go. All right, well, after a good tee shot there and even cutting off a little bit of the corner, I still have 182 yards into this hole. Now, this green has a higher tier on the left side and then a little bit lower tier on the right side with a ridge going right through the center. Fairway bunker over here to the left and the green side bunker about middle of the green on the right both protect any approach shots coming in. But with the blue flag today, I want to make sure that I take enough club to get over that green side bunker on the right up to the pin high, and then even if it's a little bit long, that'll ball kind of collect back a little bit for us. So I'm going to play it pretty much right at the hole here and just make sure I have enough club to get pin high or a little bit past. All right, we'll always take a nice easy par on this one. It's a very tough hole. It's a demanding tee shot, it's demanding second shot. So, have a good strategy. Try to execute as best you can on that strategy. Just avoid a big number here. You'll have an opportunity for a birdie or par every now and then, but make sure that you don't take the big number here and give yourself a chance as you finish out the mountainside.